Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers tossed a combined one-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 5-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. In the standings, the Dodgers are leading the National League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Padres are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of
Downtown LA and Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, take a look at the numbers. ERA just a little bit under 4.0 on the season for this guy last year. He's a better pitcher than that, and I'm sure he'd like to get off to a much better start and get that ERA somewhere in the low to mid threes. We'll see if he can start that in this one here.
Digging in now, Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high. He barehands it. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It's the Padres. Jose Barrios is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And there's 1 down now. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. In there for strike 1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
Digging in, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 1 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the 1 bag.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The average for him at 267 on the year. 25 homers and 71 runs batted in. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. We'll go to the box. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his way up to second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now is Yasiel Puig, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Stanton leads off second with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He's set and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Standing in, Hanley Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. In now, Tim Fedorovich, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Tim Fedorovich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Coming to the plate now, Jose Barrios. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. And we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So striding in, Jose Altuve. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. And he fouls this one off. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At the plate, Austin Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Austin Barnes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Fly ball heading for the alley. Garcia giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Leading off the inning, Jed Jerko, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Tim Fedorovich. Fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Yelich going back to the track. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Hyunjin Ryu, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Flying toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The batter, number 00.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Robles is right there, 1 down. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in once again, Austin Barnes, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres 0. Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tomlinson, the former San Francisco Giant, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard, but foul. Tomlinson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Puig on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Scott Kazmir enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24.
Ready now, Justin Turner. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Turner.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 27.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He swings and grounds it to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Short, hit hard. DeYoung's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Bellinger on at first, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cabrera on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cabrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 4-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Hanley Ramirez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in and looking for more, Melky Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. This is flared out towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Dodgers are retired on just 4 pitches. They lead it 4-0. Settling in now, Tim Federovich. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Chase Headley has come out into the on-deck circle now, as that's going to spell the end for Scott Kazmir.
Chase Headley.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyunjin Ryu. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
1.
First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. LA's on top, 4-0. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Yunel Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. Standing in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Here's the 0-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Lifted into center field. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Dodgers strand a couple. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Victor Robles digging in now. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. He's 0 for 9. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Popped him up. Escobar calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
4-0 the score tonight. The Dodgers win their 80th in their home ballpark. Hyunjin Ryu earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First,